Hi viewers, it's Prakash Purohit here from the Department of Visual Communication at the AJK College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to discuss Introduction to the World of Design. What is graphics? What is design? And how it is a part of a visual communication. Let's see. What is graphics? Any visual representative data, it's called a graphics. For an example, form, drawing, photography, line art, graphics, symbols, and mapping, etc. So, which we can easily visually presentations are called as a graphics. Next, we will see the design. What is a design? A plan or a something created oftenly in the art and the fashion. That's called a design. And let's see the what is a graphic design with an examples. What is a graphic designs? What do you think about the graphic design? A graphic design is basically visually presenting whatever we are just creating. For an example, poster design or a social media content. Whatever the social media, like a photography take it or a drawing. The thing which we are presenting to the visual modes, we are just not conveying the message through the only text. We are just conveying a message through the elements which we use in the designs, like a line, form, color, textures, etc. It's called a graphic designs. And the few basics designs of examples of a graphic designs are like a magazine, creating the posters, packaging designs are the good examples for the graphic designs. While we coming the graphic designs, what are the softwares we use for the graphic design? Basically, we will go through with the thing. The software, best softwares we can go with the Adobe packaging. So Adobe package is the best where we can just get through the pay and as well as with the crack. So this is the Adobe software which easily and friendly user. So we will just elaborate the software's names and how it's used. First, it's Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustration, Adobe InDesign, Adobe Premiere Pro, Adobe XD, Adobe Dimensions, Adobe After Effects, Adobe Dreamweavers, and Adobe Lightroom, and more many softwares inside the Adobe. So we will just shortly explain what are the softwares and what they use, how they use it. Example, we start with the Photoshop. Photoshop is basically used for the photo retouching, photo editing, and the for the GIF, and the basic GIF we can create in the Photoshop, and the basic content and basic things like movie posters, banners, and etc. Illustration basically created for the art and illustration. So where we can just start create our own creativity, and majorly the illustrations used for art and illustrations and for the logo. It's a pixel. It's a non-pixels software where the Photoshop has a pixel software. So illustrations works will be in high quality, and it will be not a pixelate while taking a print or anything. Including Photoshop also not, but it's a photo based thing. And next we will just go with the InDesign. InDesign is when we can just say it's a two software mixed contents like a Photoshop and illustration. What we do, same thing we can do here in InDesign also. So InDesign basically used for the newspapers layouts, magazines, and we can just say the brochures, booklets, and etc. So they created. It's basically brought for the text formations where we can just create our text according to the image, contents, and everything. We can just replace with the proper way and everything. So InDesign is used for the content and text formation. Next, we will go with the Premiere Pro. Premiere Pro basically everyone know it's an editing software, video editing software where we can just create the effects and the thing, and we can just make a beautiful output of a video. Next is XD. Have you ever know about the XD? Everyone are using the phone, websites, and app. So all the apps and the user interface, like the app screens, all are used in the XD. So XD is basically help to create the apps screens and websites and etc. Dimension. Have you ever used the dimension? We just go with the Google we will just go many softwares with the free software and paid software for the mockup, but Adobe gave the separately for the mockups. Okay, so dimensions basically used for the 3D motions, whatever we created in the Photoshop illustration, the thing, to just get the out in the 3D formations, or to just create the mockup, we use the dimensions. Next is After Effects. After Effects is basically, it's a 3D software animation where we can just create a 2D or 3D GIFs and basic editing. What is a Dreamweaver? Dreamweaver is a basically help for the web development to develop. It helps with the codings and everything. While doing the website designs in the Illustrator or the Photoshop, the Dreamweaver always helps to create a with the help of coding and everything to develop that. I can just say that illustrations create the form of a body, human's body, but to give the life and everything for we need a coding. So the Dreamweaver helped to give the life of the websites. So next we go for the Lightroom. Lightroom basically is an photo editing software where we can just do the color corrections, photo editing, retouching, and etc. And Lightroom has a one more plus point. At a time we can just do minimum 100 to 200 photos and editing at a time. So, but it takes a time, but in the quick, we can just complete the photo editing. We don't need to set them manually and need to create, edit the photo. So, let's go to the next topic. It's a medium of a design. What do you think about the medium of the design? What are the mediums? Medium of the design. Basically, just now I just discussed about the softwares and everything. What do you think about the medium of the design? A medium of a design, basically the material which used to the artwork and creating the visual forms. So whatever the design which we are creating here, whatever the we are just creating the designs or a poster, whatever that may be, that help out to convey the thing. So what are the softwares we use, that also comes in the medium of the design. Before going to the thing, let's discuss about the communications. What do you think about the communications? What are the channels of the communications? Basically, communication, it's a medium through which we can send the message. So in the graphic design, the communication is the most important, and the channel of the communication is most the important part of the thing. How we will just convey the message, how we will convey the things, how we will just discuss. We are the one who just conveying the message through the visuals form. For an example, if you're just going with the magazine always, if it's for the fashions, they just elaborate with the beautiful model, with the beautiful dress, and we write a less content. So it's called visuals forms. So it creates like it's a fashion. So we no need to, basically I just want to say that visual, the design which we present with the visual forms is called graphic design. So next we will just see the types of communications. So basically everyone know the basic 4 major part of the communication, that is a verbal, non-verbal, written, and visual. So we are just going to discuss about the visual. Next we will see the major communication channels in the graphic designs. What are the major communication skills? What are the major communication which we use for graphic designs? And that the major is for the print medium, digital medium, and social medium. So let's see about the print medium. What is the print medium? Example, I will just say you the brochures, newspapers, visiting cards, and banner. Whatever we just take out the printout and the thing, that's called that all comes under the print medium. Like a banners and movie posters, that also comes under a print medium. The medium which we just take out the printout and we have as an hard copy is also called as a print medium. And what is a digital medium? What do you think about the digital? The medium which we have in the digital form that we can access from anywhere, from any place. Best example we can say the web design, mobile apps, This all comes under the digital medium. Okay, and nowadays we are just using the Instagram, Snaps, and WhatsApp. Whatever we are just creating, we just share easily to the contact. We don't need to go and need to get the hard copy to anyone. Easily we can just transfer everything. That's all comes under the digital medium. So, what do you think about the social medium? Social media. The social media basically what we are using, and now the youth are literally crazy about it. For an example, Instagram, Snapchat, WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, and everything. The message through or the message through or the design, whatever maybe the conveying through the social media, it's all comes under the all come under the social media platforms. So let's see the what is the pointer of the design. What do you think of the design? The design has a basic three things that to create and highlights the thing. What are the importance of the thing? For the design, basically we need a color, and second we need a font, and third we need the elements. Without this three, we can't able to create a good creative designs, or we can't come up with the good visual formations of designs. So these are the three basic things which every designer must know about the thing and everything. Let's see with the color. What do you think about the color? Basically, designer always they use the color wheel to convey a message according to the target audience, and they choose the colors and shows the presence and relationship between the colors. Okay, so we can just, for an example, you can just see the PPT in the slide of the thing. I'm just presenting it. I just use the black, yellow, and white. The PPT. Always yellow makes a attractor. So I just use the yellow color. So it's the best example. So every students and every viewers who see the video, they easily attract with that thing, and they can easily read the thing, and they easily. So each and every content, every color speaks according to the target audience. So if we are just going for the example, we are just going with the gym. So gym always use the black color. Why they black color? Black color always makes you to more hard. It goes more deep and deep, like it's dark, and it makes you to more work hard. Whatever we do the work hard, it feels like we are doing very less. So that's why they use the black colors. And second, the red. So red always used for the food, hungry. Whenever we go to the good example, I can say you the line. Whenever we go for the KFC or the Burger Kings, we feel hungry. Why? They use the red color. So red color feels us to be hungry. So for them, the target audience are the food lovers and the peoples who just have the food that you oftenly. So so they use the red color and yellow tone. This both the colors for the food. So the food use whatever the colors we are choosing, we need to see that what is the product or the what is the design and what is going to be used and where it's going to be used. So according to all the things, and then we will pick up the color and we will come up with the final design. Font. Basically, font reflect to the width, height, style with the typefaces of a text character. There are the many fonts which use for the designs, and it's help to see the posters or see the designs in a beautiful form. Always texts are more important according to the image and elements what we are what we are using it. According that we need to select the fonts. Today I will be discussing about the few best fonts for the graphic design. We will go with the Futura. Futura font is the best for the design. Monster and Roboto. Roboto usually everyone knows what are the everyone use the Android phone. In the Android phone they use the Roboto font. So Roboto font everyone are the friendly. Everyone knows about that. And this two three fonts are there that makes the every designs are perfect and the thing. When we just go to download the fonts or we just buy the fonts, see that we should buy with the complete family fonts. Family fonts means it starts with the slim, width, height, everything we can elaborate. It has a complete whole package of the fonts. We need to download according that. We should not download only single fonts. That will be not help you. While designing, always see that while downloading the fonts, you just download with the whole family of the font. Next is elements. What is the elements? What are the things? So we will just see the elements. The elements is the basic unit of a visual images, like a space, line, balance, color, shapes, like dimensions, horizontal, diamond, curve. This all are comes under the elements. So elements basically help out to create the designs. So before we go for the design, we use for the background or the patterns. The pattern which I used in the background in the PPT, that is also a part of a comes under the elements. The side of the design which I used in the circle, the curve formations and everything, that's also come under the live examples of the elements. Next we will next in the side of the video, you can see the how I have been highlighted the content, how to highlight the content, the basic what I just told, the three mediums of the designs, like what are the print medium, digital medium and the social medium. These are the three basics, good example which have been presented in the highlighted and everything. One is the newspaper. You can see the newspaper, how the formations of the text and how they use the content, how they use the image, how they use the artworks, and how they have highlighted the content and text subheadings, headings, and the topics and everything. That is the best example for the print medium. Next, you can see the web designs for the UX UI designs, how they are just designed, how they just gave the space between, how they adjust the balance and the color codes of the web designs. That's under come up the digital medium. Next is the social medium. So it's the thing for the furniture. You have been seeing the yellow tone of the bench. So same way they use the yellow background. They use the very less contents and they just highlighted their logo and more contents, and they just highlighted the offer like a 45% off, like a modern furniture collections and everything. So these are the three basic and the best example which have been presented for you to know and understand about the print medium, digital medium and the social medium. So these are the few basic things with the used. For the digital medium, always try to use the square shape. That always makes you the perfect and the fit to the proper. Every social medium and every they have the one particular size, standard size. According to that we need to use. We need to use and we need to elaborate and we need to create a design. So next we will go with the target audience. So basically I already told you target audience. The designs always create according to the target audience. Whatever the audience says or what are our customers comes and say that we need a design, according to that. Our design is food product. We are just going to sell the food. So according that we will create a color, elements, fonts and everything. According that we will use the background also to create, so that when it goes through any medium with the print, digital or the social media. So what are they have just been fixed with the target audience. It's reached to the target audience and they come up with the best results. So basically target audience is just to target. And next is feedback. Before going the target audience, I will just explain you the SMCR model. Now you will see the designs and what are the SMCR model. It's interlinked. Now I will say nothing. So in the design also it is an interlink. So SMCR model like a sender, message, channel and receiver. Sender sends a message through the channel to the receiver. So here the sender will be the designer always. He just create the designs and he go through with the after creating, he will just send the messages which it's passed out through creating the message, and he passed out through channels. The channels here which we are communicating with our audience customer. Basically the customer can be connect through the mail or connect through the message or a call or the thing. How mostly we will use the social media to share the particular designs or the thing, and then it's received to it goes to the receiver, and the receiver's back he is back to connect with the sender, and in between it comes a feedback according to the receiver. Here the receiver is customers. According to the customer's feedback, we again update and redesign it, and if it's final, then we just go ahead with that thing and we start with the new works. So for the every designer, the customers and the target audience are more important. So next we will go with the feedback. After creating the designs and everything, it's the designers always sees designers work is not end through only after finalize the work and it's not sent. Always designers sees the feedback of the customers, feedbacks of the audience, how they feel. Example, I'm just creating the posters for a Burger King. Okay, so while creating the Burger King, it's not my duty that I have created the poster and I submitted to the particular person and he just plays and I just took the payment. It's not enough. I will just go through with that. I will see the audience, what that reactions, what they give the feedback on that particular posters. According that, next time I will use according to the audience feedbacks and the thing. I will update myself. I will update in my designs and everything. If the audience didn't like the posters and image, I will try to use sometime. Next time I will use a different image to that connect with the audience. Or if I just not the audience didn't like my color codes which I used for in the posters, then I will redesign next time I will just check out with the colors and everything. Feedback is the most important thing in every medium, in everything, in every business or any company. But the thing for the designers, the feedback is the most important thing, and he always check out the thing, how to update himself and everything. Thank you. We will see you in next video.